Welcome back to my continuation season with a Tier 4 team that's University of Texas at San Antonio. Today's match I'm going up against Vanderbilt, which is shocking. Now, my opponent had a decent scheme on offense and defense. He disguised his look when he played coverage, so it was kind of hard to read what he was doing. But all in all, throughout this match, I dropped a lot of passes. My receivers cannot catch worth a darn unless I'm throwing to my hands tight end, which comes in clutch, which you guys are going to see in today's video. Anyways, I was doing decent. I drove downfield decently on my first possession drive. Came to 4th and inches. I ended up getting a flag because I'd done too many audibles and it just made my guys jump offsides, so it backed me up. So now I was looking to throw a hitch route, so I put circle on a hitch, which I should have left him on a streak. I ran 4 verticals on 5 wide. He just ran simple cover 2. But I was going to try to hit my tight end, which has the best hands on the team. When I could clearly threw it to circle if I left him on streak or square, but my eyes was just focused on my tight end, which is X. So I threw a blind read, coughed up the ball, turnover downs. Now, my opponent's offensive scheme wasn't difficult to stop. It's just the fact how the game automatically makes certain players play a certain way and you have no control over it was the most frustrating thing. So he ran this trips off look with a halfback weak side, and all he ran was RPO. So he faked the RPO, threw it to the tight end. And you guys see me, I knew what he was running, and I'm trying to use or control this guy to go and make this interception. It's freezing me in a automatic animation where I have no control until after the fact the ball whizzes by my face and then I have control, as you guys see right here. This is the only time I have complete control of my player. Because it's RPO play, it's scripting certain players for reads to automatically run a certain way to get faked out. Now, I try to man cover this and just run man in general as I make a fumble right here, as of course I call a timeout, but the booth reviews it, gives the ball right back to him. But when I was running man coverage, it's like the guy that was man up would not go play man. So that's when I had to try to basically manually guard it because I was expecting my man coverage to go play it. So right here I ran zone by I manned up my left linebacker, but yet he gets faked out to the inside because it's the RPO, right? So, of course, it gets big play. Now, he done this, 98, 97% of the time. Now, when he done it to the weak side, he would go to the right to his rolling outside and ran this play. Out of the same formation, he run a Texas angle route by the running back, out route by the tight end, post corner route by the slot receiver, streak by the outside receiver, and a deep in route by the opposite single side receiver. I ran just cover 1 right here. Now I went to switch to possibly try to make a user interception because this ball was thrown behind the receiver, and look at who it switched me to. It switched me to the furthest player before switching me to the closest player to make this play. Now, of course, his receiver had to turn back, and I still couldn't get a swat out of it, but it is what it is. Gets down red zone, so I'm in cover 1, and this guy is actually blitzing. I try to, go and manually guard this. Now, my linebacker, my left inside linebacker is manned up with the tight end. It freezes me once again. Like, this is an automatic freeze animation that's scripting, and I have no control over this player. So what happens? He ends up getting it. Now back on offense for me as he gets the first points of the game. So his defense, it was cover 3 or cover 2, but the way that they was disguised as I ended up scoring here was a look that he was doing an all-out blitz. Anyways, I got an easy touchdown. The next play out of this scheme was doing this normal off look, which I've seen a lot of Alabama users use, and it's just the simple motion handoff. So I go to manually use it, right? I was already running that way. Everything's stuff right here, right? Stuff. Breaks the tackle, throws him into my other guy. My other guy gets blocked. Of course, he gets bailed out. So this was his offense. Now, he showed a look that he hasn't showed. Now, typically when they do that, they're trying to just thinking that they're good and think they can just run anything. Usually that's not the case, and it gets him out of the comfort zone, and he ends up throwing the pick. So, I get a great turnover. I got great field position right before half. I gotta try to put some points on the board. So I play conservative, got a big run right here, get down to the red zone. And right here, this was like his look when I ran like anything bunched. He have all his players on one side, but it may look like it's cover one, but no, he's just running cover three, cover two. He was just disguising the look to make it as if he was running like all out blitz or man defense. Now, for some reason, I don't know if he manned up or it was cover two. It looked like it's a cover two, but he played hard flats. I just put circle on the streak, and boom, money. So that was a big plus before half. Now, all I have to do is hold him and make him waste timeouts right before half because he only has 13 seconds to work with. So he went back to his trip offset formation. I ran man defense. I shaded outside. My guy still got beat outside, but right here should have been the pick. Linebacker just swats it. Then he goes to 5 wide. Now right here, I end up putting that as if looks like a QB spy linebacker. I put him in another different yellow zone. He ran I call it a bench route combination. So it's a post with a wheel route. Guy's wide open in this cover 3 cloud overlook. He does it again. I went to manually guard it. Now, granted, I have a purple zone on the right side playing 25 yards. I don't know what happened here. But I gave up another big play, so I'm like, okay, my coverages is not going to play correctly. Let me go back to man. This time, I shade my guys outside. And they still get beat outside. So, he ran the same look out of what he was doing out of trips, out of 5 wide. And he gets it. So this was disappointing. This was on my part. I should have just played safe, go cover 4, put my zones to 30 or something. And I cough up a touchdown right before half. So just that whole first half, I played absolutely terrible. Now here, he quick snapped me. It's going back to the RPO look. I couldn't get my adjustments, and he gets it. I ran coverage behind it. And right here, he got me pretty good. I wasn't expecting, out of that trips formation, a QB option. He keeps it, but I cause a fumble, right? Double collision. My guy literally blocks me as his QB withstand that strip. My other teammate coming in, he goes to tackle the quarterback. I have no clue why that happens. And then, of course, his receiver is able to recover it. So that was disappointing to witness. Now, he ends up going to a spread look, just motion sweep. I tried to use the slot, trying to, bypass that block quickly, but got the blindside block, breaks free off of it. So at this point, he's trying to chew clock at the same time. So I went to a cover 1 look. I got 2 edge blitzers. So I was expecting my left linebacker that's blitzing off the edge. I manually re-audible him to man cover the tight end. So my left inside linebacker and my edge linebacker is double team man. But my edge is on a blitz, and then he still picks it up. Like, I was getting frustrated at this point. I'm trying to manually guard it and then trying to have man defense, which is supposed to stop it, cover it. And my guys just would not cover it properly. So then he runs just a simple inside zone play as he gets near the red zone. Now, once again, my red zone defense is very difficult. I will make you struggle in the red zone. You have to work for the touchdown even though it's within 5 yards. I have no clue why that's the case. Anyways, he does a full back out goal line, trying to do the dive cheese, stop him, shockingly. And then back to his trips. Now, this time, I'm running just the cover one with the edge blitzers. I go to use the free safety that's in the deep mid zone to cover the tight end. So, I undercut it well. My edge blitzer was able to get to the backfield and stop him. So that was a plus. Then, shockingly, instead of taking points, I guess he was desperate for a touchdown. I knew what he was going to do. It's RPO look out of this formation. Everybody does it. So he has 3 options. The slot is going to do like a bubble screen. He can either hand it off, and or he's going to have the single receiver side on the right side on a slant. So I shift my line to the right just in case. I'm playing the middle just in case if he's running up the gut. I don't expect him to bounce outside or hand off the ball because of look. Man coverage, once again, this is how you stop RPO plays. And my man cover guy played very well. So made him throw an incomplete pass. So now I got to work 97 yards down the field, right? It's third quarter with 24 seconds left. So I played conservative. I wasn't trying to get downfield fast because, I'm expecting to waste time. Because I know I can get downfield against this guy now. I go secure this hitch route, drop the ball, right? The thing is, I can make this play with my running back, get hit stick, and hang on to the ball. Why can't I get a possession catch where I'm covering my body and I drop the ball, but I can hang on to passes like this? It didn't make sense. My running back can make better catches than my wide receivers. Anyways, continuing on. I'm just doing random plays at this point. They want to show them the same look. Usually that's the case. I'll show people the same look in the first half, and then when I need to in the second half, I can run any play. And that's where I throw a lot of people off and makes it very difficult for them to stop me. So I throw 4 verticals right here. Once again, my receiver can't catch. Comes to a 4th and 7 play. Now, I knew I had to go to my tight end once again. Just like earlier I did when he ran cover 2, I was expecting the same coverage look. Now the thing is, I know how to manipulate zones to play certain routes when it comes to crossing routes. So what I was doing here was putting my tight end because I wanted to throw to my hands best player on the team, which is my tight end. I put him on a hitch. I was going to motion out the running back so it can, he was using the left inside linebacker the entire game. So I wanted him to be baited away from playing anything that was coming on the right side. So I motioned him out there. I put my slot receiver on the slant, and boom, that's the look I got, right? And once again, I wasn't looking anything deep because I have a minute left. I still want to waste time and just get in field goal range and win the game like that. All I had to do was bait that middle zone slightly left so I can throw outside to the right to my tight end, and that's what happens. So I baited him slightly, and boom, possession catch. This was the game-sealing play for me. So then all I had to do was just run the ball as he ran commit right here, got in field goal range. Great. All I got to do is make him waste timeouts, and that's what exactly I done. So time's ticking. I'm just playing conservative, not trying to do anything crazy, just waste time. Right here, I could have scored easily with the RPO, right? But the thing is, I just want to set my field goal kicker up in the middle so it can make an easy kick. That's what I do. Waste time. Boom. And that's how I won the game. So I made this game more difficult than it should have been. And like I said, my opponent's offense scheme, it works. It's just the fact how the game is scripting things, it made it more difficult than it should be for my guys to react properly, especially when I try to manually use certain players and I have no control until halfway through the play. It makes no sense that happens, but that's what scripting is. It's like, I'm not stupid. I don't know how to stop it. Clearly, I know how to stop the screen, the RPOs, and all that stuff. I'm used to it. So, ignore that notification from my phone. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like like I said, this is like live recaps when I play the games. I do voiceovers. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I'm 2-0 so far for the season. Let's see if I can keep that going and see if I can go all the way, win the championship with the Tier 4 team, and see where we go. Till next time, I'll see you guys later, and I'm out. Peace.